Greetings everyone, I am Owen as many of you know, and I gotta be careful not to fall here in my intro. But yeah, welcome back to the Hardcore Survival Let's Play. Hope everyone's having an absolute amazing day. This chicken is having a wonderful day, I can tell. He's overlooking everything, he's like, I own everything around here. What if this was only one chicken? Somehow, from the previous, very first episodes, only one chicken made his way over here, and I thought he was just gonna leave. He's like, you know what, get away from me. I'm like, what did I do to you? But, yeah, so I got on top of this hill, overlooking everything, just kind of see how things are slowly forming and looking. Bamboo farm looks cool. That's gonna look cool when the wheat's up growing, and then we actually build the roof on that. Delaying that as long as I can. I'm not good with roofs. Okay, I might just hire like a roof designer, if that's a thing in Minecraft. It may be now because I made it a thing. But yeah, we also need a pathway up to this little getaway up there with the nice lovely tree just on top of the hill. And I thought the best way to do that would break a path off to the right, so we can go to the left, to the right, and the right will take us all the way up there somehow. Haven't quite figured that out, but it's gonna be cool. Because building is a very wonderful thing, so I know for sure we can go ahead and get the overall basis of it down. And right here I may put like a wall with some signs on it, like one sign saying, okay, the farms, blah blah blah, and one sign going to the lookout. I think that's a pretty good idea. I might do that actually, but let's see. And then of course I'll add more glass probably, just because I probably have extra glass and I might as well put it to use, yeah? So, wait, I thought he was in an arrow. I was like, did a skeleton try shooting me? He really wants to go down that road. So, yeah, I just want to get the formation of how I'm going to do that. I don't know exactly how I want to take it. Okay, it can go up, then it can go that way. Yeah. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, it can come all the way up to here, then cut this way. Oh, God. Okay, and then we'll have like a little bridge here that'll be glass, and you can overlook everything. Speaking of which, our melons are right down there, I do believe. Let's go get some melons. Look how easy we just spiraled down here. That's awesome. Hello, milk tank, get out of my way. Yeah, I call all the cows milk tanks now. I don't know why. It became a habit. A habit, not a havoc. What's a havoc? It's a havoc, I tell you. No, but yeah, the cows are like milk tanks. The sheeps are like flaffies, and the chickens are Torchics. I don't know why everything is so Pokemon based now. I might as well just download Pixelmon for the PC or something and just go ham with that. But yeah, I've never played Pixelmon though, so I'd probably suck at that. But yeah, went ahead and got some melons because, well, oh, 63. Thank you. Don't mind if well, hello there to you. I will take you. All right, that gave me a whole stack of 64 melons. I wasn't expecting that, but hey, that works because I was kind of running low on regular food, and I kind of already eat all my previous melons, so it was a bit of a predicament I was in, yeah, I will say so. But, yeah, that staircase up to, whoa, sir, you're in the wrong department, okay? I do believe they said clean up on aisle 9. This is aisle 64, so, sir, if you could just go ahead and move away. Oh, you want to come my way. No, you don't need to do that. How in the world, why is there a creeper here? Of all things, this guy wants to come and just try to ruin our day? Is that what you're going to try to do, creeper? You think you can succeed at that? I'll tell you what, you cannot succeed at that. Sorry, thank you for the gunpowder. I will use it to make guns. Not really. You know, it's so weird that, this stuff's called gunpowder, right? But there's no guns in Minecraft. Has anyone ever comprehended that? It's like, wait a second, there's gunpowder, but no guns. Like, you know, who knows in the future of Minecraft? I bet you there will be some type of gun or a cannon, so to say, way in the future of development stages of Minecraft. Like, you know, there may just be finally a time in place where it's like, oh, look, we added cannons, or a weird flintlock, like, gun, pistol. So, I don't know, I think that would be pretty cool. Of course, there are mods for all that if you play on the PC and whatever, but, oh, the water dripping. I always get confused about that. Now, as for up here, I do believe we just kind of got to play the waiting game on our wheat to grow. I don't know if that means the wheat's grown fully. I can't tell on this texture pack. I know what fully grown wheat looks like on the regular texture pack, but not this one. But yeah, we got to continue spreading all this and whatnot. But I had a few things I wanted to do in this part, and they had all kind of left in my mind. So I just got to regather my thoughts real quick, and I do need to add improvements to all this stuff and make it look a little bit nicer. But for the most part, everything's workable, and we will work on that because I do have some cool ideas for that. So what we'll probably do is go see if we have any glass, because we're gonna need a lot of glass for what I want to do with that. As for, I forgot I got these enchanted books. When did I go exploring and obtain them? I think it was a few parts ago, actually. It wasn't that long ago at all. as for glass, I don't seem to have any, but I do have a piece of... No, I don't. That's sandstone, actually. I'm just going through all my chests like, oh, where's my sand? I'm gonna just, like, throw in everything. I need sand, okay? So, it looks like I have 3 pieces of sand, but my shovel is full capacity almost, or usability or something. I don't know what the right word would be for it, but we are gonna go get lots of sand. And that way we have plenty of glass and we don't never have to worry about it. If I want to throw a random window somewhere, I'm not going to have an issue with that. I'm going to be able to do just that. So that's what we're going to go do now. And of course, we're going to really need it for that pathway we're making up to the very top. Just to have a nice access point to the lookout, as I call it, and as it is going to be named. And I swear, there's so much interesting stuff. And just to keep on building, like, I love building, and I have so many ideals for this world, because this world has so many possibilities, guys. It's mind-blowing whenever I look at the hills and think of the ideals that I want to build. Like, it's just mind-blowing, and I want to build so much, but it's crazy because this is a hardcore series too, and I never expected this, of all things, just to kind of be the series that was, like, I don't know, I would build so much on and do stuff like that. Because in the regular Minecraft LP, keep in mind, it was mainly just trying to kill the end dragon. I mean, yeah, keep in mind, we are going to try to kill the end dragon and pwn his face once more. But with the new update, TU 16, I think that's right. But with that update, whenever you know, it came out, it made the end dragon a lot stronger, I do believe. Actually, he was very weak prior to that. I'm sure some of you guys realize the end dragon was not that much of a challenge in, you know, normal, hard, whatever the case be. But I do believe they upped the difficulty on him. As for it seemed that way when I was killing him not too long ago, a few days ago, when I was on another world of mine. I was just like, ha, I'm gonna pwn your face, end dragon. But yeah, so he was a lot more difficult. I thought I was actually gonna lose. I never thought I would face the end dragon and actually think death was gonna approach and take me away. But so that was an interesting thing. I don't know how, considering this is a hard difficulty, I'm actually quite worried about facing the end dragon, because as I did state, the difficulty of him has been insanely increased, in my opinion, from what it seemed to me. So I'm a little bit worried about him, but I think we got it. I just gonna have to make sure I'm really prepared, like superbly prepared to take on anything and everything when it comes down to it. So I got a whole stack of 64 sand and 26. I do believe that's just perfect to putting that in the furnace. And it seems like we went exploring not too long ago, did it not? That's where we found the enchanted books and all that, but there's still much to this world that I want to explore. Now, in the armory, there was an underground pool, I do believe, and the reason why I bring this up is because, woohoo, that's dangerous. Ravine, I didn't even know that thing was there. I might come and inspect that if I haven't already, but what was I speaking of? I was speaking of the underground pool under the armory. Now, reason why I bring this up, I'm thinking about making that underground pool, like filling it in possibly. I mean, it's cool and all, but I'm thinking about filling it in, just making that the entrance to my mine. Because I need a mine connected to my house that is strictly for strip mining and finding diamond. Yeah, we do got some diamond, but I'm saving the diamonds we do have for an enchantment table, so we can enchant stuff early on. But right now, considering we're only level 25, I don't think I'm going to worry about that till we get 30, so we can get a level 30 enchantment. So, because either way, hardcore survival, don't plan on dying. It's not going to be a concern. If I get to level 50, I don't have to worry about dying and losing my levels, because if I die, it's over anyway, so it's not really a big concern there. So we're going to go catch some Z's, as for it's very needed. That way mobs don't spawn, and we don't have to worry about more of the creepers like we encountered early on in this part. I don't know what he was doing. He was totally out of place, and he should not have been around here. That sheep, he needs to just pack his stuff or lure him into the bathroom. No, but oh my god. Okay, so what do I have that needs to go in here? I could put some more iron, and I probably will put more iron, just because, you know, chest, I mainly put valuables in the chest for the sole reason if I died. But none of that matters in this Let's Play. That's the bizarre thing. Oh, I did get the sand. I need to go put that into the furnaces down below. So let's take a little elevator just to, you know, zoom right down and get to these furnaces here. Which this room doesn't really have a main purpose. I guess it's kind of like the greeting room. I'll just have a, you know, I'm probably just going to turn it into the furnace room for now, because that seems to be the best thing to do. So let me go ahead and chunk them in there with that. And that's plenty of glass. Plenty for what we're wanting to do. Probably more than what we need. So what just fell? I heard something fall. Must have been the pig. The sheep looks like he's about to fall to his death. All these animals. You know, I kind of stated, like, I felt bad for all these animals being trapped. I think in the future parts we may create Operation Save the Animals. Because I feel bad for these guys. They're stuck on here, but, you know, the chances are if I did save these little groups that are, like, stuck, more would just spawn there. So, Operation Save the Animals may save some of the animals, but not all of the animals. So, and it'd be really complicated saving them. That's why it would be a full-out operation. So, that's something to keep in mind, but I don't know if I want to, you know, venture forth down that route. So, there's many caves out there that I do want to explore eventually, and that's something that... What in the world? Give me this. I took the sand out. That made no sense. But my main concern in this part was I actually did want to go explore some caves again, because I can't tell you guys, the finding loot and finding ore, especially really good ore, like you know, is emerald in this world? Yeah, emeralds are in this world, because this is Extreme Hill. So I'm gonna be so shocked when I find emeralds. I really will be. I'll just be like, this is quite awesome. So let me see how I can do this. One could go there. One could go there. I'm gonna conserve all the glass that I can. Because if I can save it, then why not save it? So this is gonna be something we can work on in the future parts. Whenever we finally do get around to it and all that good stuff. Let's see, that'll go like that, and then we'll put one right here, and wait a second, okay, I done confused myself. Okay, this is right, I do believe. So actually, I don't really need my glass for this. Huh? Okay. Because I could just do this. Because if you see, you can't really even see the glass here. I do believe I got glass underneath that. It's kind of pointless, but you can hear, and it's like, oh, cool. So, that's something to work on. In the next part, we'll probably do like a speed up and just go ham on it if I'm not exploring, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to be exploring in the next part because I'm quite intrigued to go see what else this world has to offer. But, cobblestone, what do I need? I'm going to go get the rest of my glass, and then I do believe we'll sum this part up because this part kind of zoomed by. I cannot believe it's already like, what? 13 minutes on into the part, so that's kind of surprising. And we got, you know, the glass, you know, doing its thing in the furnace. And yeah, I do believe I'll end this part here. I actually got some chicken in the furnace RRL, so I gotta go make sure I attend to that and make sure everything is going a-okay with that. And there's still so many projects we have and so much stuff going on, so it's all a work in progress, and it's pretty dandy. So in the next part, definitely probably gonna get some exploring out of the way and perhaps work on that little segment to go to the lookout or something. I don't know. I might do a little bit of adjustments off video, like patching up the flooring in here, which I guess I'll just make wood or something like that. But speaking of which, I'm gonna have to go to, oh god, I got so much to do. Alright, well, with that being said, I'll see you amazing people in the next video. Take care.